episode of Grizzly Beer Reviews. Today is actually my birthday, and I wanted to drink something that is a little bit special for that. And so I'm going to drink another beer that I got while I was up in Michigan, and this is Arcadia Ales Barrel Aged Shipwreck Porter. This is another one that Daniel the Endosymbiosis suggested. He said he liked it a lot and that it was really good and must have, and so I bought one. And it's pretty cool because it's like the only 12-ounce bottle I've ever seen that has the wax casing up at the top, and so it's should be a pretty special beer, and I've heard good things, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Okay, so pours an almost pitch black, not quite, just barely not pitch black. It's just a little bit of, it's just like just the darkest brown you could possibly get before getting to black, with a really nice creamy chocolate milk mocha kind of looking head. That smells awesome. Really nice bourbon oak smells, obviously, on top of a really nice chocolate vanilla, slightest bit of like a roasted coffee kind of smell, kind of like a toffee brown sugar kind of smell too. That smells really delicious. This would be the perfect birthday beer. That is really awesome. That's really, I really like the way that plays in your mouth. It's got a really nice, on the very bottom, it's got a really nice roasty malt, kind of chocolatey kind of taste to it, underneath everything else. On top you have this really sweet, bitter, dark fruit kind of taste, along with like a bourbon, kind of like maybe like a brandy kind of taste to it on top of that. And that's really nice, with a really strong vanilla characteristic as well. And actually, the aftertaste is mostly like it's kind of like toffee and brown sugar. It has a really awesome aftertaste of toffee and brown sugar. That's good. Kind of something else I was picking out of the smell. I just got a pipe for my birthday, a new tobacco pipe, and some nice blends, some tobacco blends for that. And I can kind of smell, kind of makes me, just having smelled that recently, I can kind of see where there's kind of like a little bit of a smoky tobacco kind of smell and taste actually to this. That's really nice. It's kind of got like a raisiny, raisin kind of taste to it too, kind of like a darker fruit like grapes and raisins, which I really like a lot as well. And this is pretty cold still. I like to see how things taste when they're cold, and then see how they are after a little while sitting out and warming up and breathing. So right now I'm getting a lot of, like I said, a lot of nice chocolate, bourbon, that vanilla from the oak, and I'm actually get kind of like an iced coffee, kind of the bitterness that you would get from a dark iced coffee too. So I'm gonna let that warm up a little bit and see how it is in like maybe 20 minutes. So I'll come back with that final thought. Okay. So, let's sip it on this for another 20 minutes or so. And, any harshness that was there in the beginning has gone away. It's taken on a lot smoother, a lot more of a chocolatey taste to it, and you taste a lot of oak. Right now I'm tasting a good amount of oak, and it kind of reminds me of a rum, like a coconut rum almost, actually. There's some sort of coconut taste that I'm not really sure how it's getting in there. It's almost like maybe like a one of those chocolate bars that's chocolate and coconut. I forget what they're called, but yeah, it's a really nice chocolate milk kind of taste, but also with a really nice burn from the alcohol, which I didn't mention earlier. This is 12%, and you don't really taste alcohol that much, and you don't really smell a ton of alcohol either. I mean, you can tell it's going to be a big beer, but it's not overpowering or off-putting it whatsoever. Just really nice. Right now it's just really smooth, really chocolatey, some sort of coconut vanilla in there. You can taste the bourbon, you can taste the oak. It's just a really nice, well done, really nicely blended, nicely done beer. I'm really enjoying it a lot, and oh, I forgot to bring the bottle back in with me. But that's the Bourbon Barrel Aged Shipwreck Porter by Arcadia Ales. I think that's like a one-time limited release kind of thing, and so I'm really glad I got the chance to try that. That's something that you know, I never knew existed, and I'm really glad that Daniel pointed that one out to me and suggested me buying it. I'm really glad I did, because this is a real treat. This is really, really good. Another thing I was going to say is I like it that it's a porter instead of a stout. You know, porters kind of have a more of a earthy kind of taste to them as opposed to stouts, and I really like how that blends in with that bourbony oak, those oak tastes. So yeah, I must say that I really, really enjoyed this one. I don't know what kind of distribution they have. I'm pretty sure it's only like Michigan area that gets those beers, but if there's any way that you guys can possibly try one, then I really suggest doing it, because it's a really, really good beer. And it's also cool that it comes in a 12 ounce. You know, usually beers like that, big beers, come in the bombers, and it's hard to finish a whole 22 ounce beer myself. And this will just be no problem drinking a 12 ounce, and I just really like it a lot. And so, thanks for stopping by for another review. This has been a great beer.